Breaking news from Africa and the world. Tonight, Somalia is once again at the center of powerful global developments, from rising military deployments to diplomatic battles in international airspace, from chaos inside Parliament to historic leadership at the United Nations. This is not just another news update. This is a moment that could reshape Somalia's political, economic, and security future. Stay with us as we break down 12 major stories you need to know right now. Israeli airline Arkia is waiting for the renewal of its permit to fly over Somali airspace after its current authorization expires at the end of January. Without this renewal, the airline may have to reroute its flights to Thailand, though Arkia assures that flight schedules and passengers will not be affected. This permit delay comes amid heightened political tensions following Israel's recent recognition of Somaliland, a self-declared region Somalia considers part of its territory. The Somali government has formally protested this move, while regional bodies like the African Union and the United Nations have reaffirmed support for Somalia's sovereignty. Israeli authorities, including the Civil Aviation Authority and the Foreign Ministry, are handling the permit issue. Somali aviation officials have yet to comment publicly. Turkey has confirmed the deployment of F-16 fighter jets to Somalia, marking a significant expansion of its military presence in the Horn of Africa. These jets will be operated by Turkish forces already stationed in Somalia, aimed at boosting security and strengthening counter-terrorism efforts. Turkey maintains its largest overseas military base in Mogadishu and has been a key ally in Somalia's ongoing fight against al-Shabaab militants. The deployment comes amid Ankara's strong condemnation of Israel's recognition of Somaliland, which Turkey calls an interference in Somalia's internal affairs. This move reshapes the regional security landscape and highlights Somalia's growing strategic importance on the global stage. Somalia has made a historic return to the global stage by presiding over the United Nations Security Council for the first time in 54 years. At a prestigious gala event held in New York, Somali Ambassador Abubakar Dahir Osman Ba'ali described this momentous occasion as clear proof of Somalia's remarkable recovery and resilience after decades of conflict. Ambassador Bala emphasized that Somalia's leadership role on the Security Council reflects renewed confidence in the country's institutions and diplomatic capabilities. The month-long presidency showcased Somalia's growing influence in international affairs and concluded with vibrant cultural performances that left a lasting impression on diplomats and world leaders alike. For many Somalis, this milestone represents a source of national pride, hope, and progress, signaling a brighter future for the country after years of hardship. Chaos erupted in Somalia's parliament as a joint session descended into disorder over proposed constitutional amendments. Opposition lawmakers blocked the session, arguing it was illegal to introduce new bills with the parliamentary term close to expiration. Video footage showed physical clashes inside the chamber, forcing parliamentary leaders to abandon the session amid shouting and confusion. The Speaker of the House warned of strict disciplinary measures against those disrupting proceedings. Critics accused the government of unlawfully pushing constitutional changes, sparking serious concerns about Somalia's political stability and governance. Somalia has signed a significant $102 million agreement with the European Union to boost development and budgetary reforms. The funds are earmarked to strengthen education, stabilize areas liberated from insurgents, and support Somalia's broader economic recovery efforts. Finance Minister Bihi Iman Shige expressed gratitude for the EU's ongoing support, highlighting its crucial role in Somalia's long-term growth and stability. Both Somali and EU officials emphasized the importance of transparency and effective management to ensure these funds directly benefit ordinary citizens. This partnership marks a strong step forward in Somalia's journey towards sustainable development and peace. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Somalia, H.E. Abdisalam Abdi Ali, arrived in New Delhi on Friday to participate in the high-level Arab-India foreign ministers' meeting. This visit underscores Somalia's strategic goal to deepen diplomatic relations and economic cooperation with key Asian partners within the Arab League framework. Somalia aims to strengthen political dialogue, expand economic partnerships, and promote South-South cooperation during this important summit. The delegation plans to attract investment and align Somalia's development with growing economic ties between the Arab world and India. Upon arrival, Minister Abdisalam and his team received a warm diplomatic welcome from Somali and Indian officials at Indira Gandhi International Airport. This meeting comes as Somalia renews its global diplomatic efforts to diversify partnerships and boost economic growth. The United Nations has launched an urgent $852 million humanitarian appeal to tackle Somalia's worsening crisis. Nearly 4.8 million Somalis are in need of aid, including 1.85 million children who face the risk of acute malnutrition. Officials warn that significant global funding cuts are forcing aid agencies to scale back their efforts just as the humanitarian needs continue to grow. Without immediate and sustained support, years of fragile progress in Somalia could be undone, putting millions at further risk. The international community is urged to act swiftly to prevent a deepening disaster. Somalia has proudly hosted the 27th Horn of Africa Finance Ministers Forum in Mogadishu, marking a historic first for the country. This high-level meeting brought together finance ministers and officials from across the Horn of Africa to discuss ways to strengthen regional economic cooperation. The forum focused heavily on energy trade as a key driver for economic growth and integration in the region. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud praised the collaborative spirit, noting Somalia's recovery and growing confidence after years of conflict. Finance Minister Bihi Imaan Chige led the meeting, with ministers attending both in person and virtually from countries including Djibouti, Ethiopia, South Sudan, Sudan, and Kenya. International partners such as the World Bank, African Development Bank, and European Union also joined the discussions. Key topics included expanding energy projects and improving access to affordable power, which is essential for creating jobs and stabilizing the region. Somalia's hosting of this important forum underscores its ambition to play a leading role in regional economic development and diplomacy. A Mogadishu court has officially lifted the arrest warrant against Jubbaland President Ahmed Mohamed Islam Madobe. This decision removes a major legal obstacle, allowing President Madobe to participate in the upcoming national political dialogue scheduled to begin soon. The court's ruling is seen as a significant step toward easing political tensions and advancing reconciliation efforts between the federal government and regional leaders. Observers believe this move could help pave the way for more inclusive discussions aimed at strengthening national unity and stability. The political dialogue is expected to address pressing issues around elections, governance, and social cohesion in Somalia. Somalia and Turkey have reached an important agreement to develop new infrastructure projects at Mogadishu Port. This initiative aims to strengthen trade activities, increase government revenues, and enhance the efficiency of the country's key maritime gateway. The agreement followed a visit by a high-level Turkish delegation, led by Deputy Minister of Transport and Infrastructure Durmuş Unuvar, who engaged in detailed talks with senior Somali transport and port officials. Officials report that the discussions resulted in firm commitments to boost operational efficiency, expand port capacity, and deepen technical cooperation, building upon existing management frameworks at the port. Turkey reaffirmed its ongoing support for the development of Mogadishu Port, recognizing its central role in Somalia's import supply chain and overall economic recovery efforts. This strategic partnership is expected to significantly improve service delivery, increase cargo handling capabilities, and strengthen Somalia's maritime sector, thus enhancing regional trade connectivity and economic growth. The European Union ambassador to Somalia recently visited Mogadishu Port to review ongoing efforts aimed at modernizing the country's key maritime infrastructure. During the visit, Discussions centered on plans for port expansion, enhancing maritime safety, and strengthening cooperation between Somalia and international partners. The EU delegation's engagement signals a renewed commitment to supporting Somalia's economic recovery and security in the maritime domain. Officials emphasize the importance of these efforts in boosting trade capacity and ensuring safer, more efficient port operations. This visit marks a significant step in deepening EU-Somalia collaboration within the strategic maritime sector. Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar was attacked during a public event on Tuesday when an audience member sprayed a liquid at her using a syringe, according to Minneapolis police. Omar was unharmed and bravely continued her speech, later tweeting, "I'm okay, I'm a survivor, so this small agitator isn't going to intimidate me from doing my work. I don't let bullies win." Authorities have not yet identified the substance, though eyewitnesses reported it had a sour chemical smell. The attacker, 55-year-old Anthony James Kazmierczak, was arrested and charged with third-degree assault. Omar, the first Somali American elected to the U.S. Congress in 2019, is known for her outspoken criticism of former President Donald Trump and his immigration policies. During the event, she called for the abolition of ICE, the agency involved in recent controversial immigration enforcement actions in Minnesota. Despite repeated personal attacks from Trump, Omar remained steadfast. After the attack, she continued her town hall, telling attendees, "We will continue. We are Minnesota strong." The incident has renewed concerns over political violence against public officials as reports show a significant rise in threats toward lawmakers nationwide. Thank you for watching this important update on Somalia and the Horn of Africa. If you found this news insightful, don't forget to subscribe to Africa Timeline for more in-depth coverage. Hit the like button to show your support, and please comment below with your thoughts. We want to hear from you. Share this video with your friends and family to keep everyone informed about these critical developments. Remember, staying informed means staying empowered. This is Africa Timeline, bringing you the stories that matter. See you in the next update.